viewers, this is Cynthia again. I am going to be doing this film on my phone, so we will have to see how this works out, and hopefully the sound and the video quality and everything is going to be sufficient. So basically I just wanted to play with one of my little Christmas haul items, which is my Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Flakes, and I wanted to use the red blaze, which is a really lovely color combination. And from a previous project I had a piece of white cardstock that I have the double-sided tape on the front and also the back, and I just punched out some 1-inch circles from that, and basically I'm just going to peel away the release paper from one side so that I can get the sticky out, and then I'm going to go ahead and open this up carefully and look at how beautiful it is in there. Ooh, so pretty with all those rich colors. Really beautiful stuff. And I'm just going to start with a pinch, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of lay that down. And I'm just sort of tapping it down right now just to get some of it attached, and then I'll go ahead and pull away the rest of this paper because that sticky-sided tape or double-sided tape is really sticky. So that's why I was holding it onto like that. But anyway, so I'm just now going to just make sure that I'm covering that entire circle 100%, and then I can go ahead and start just in some circular motions with medium pressure. I'm burnishing now so that any little tiny minuscule bits of tape that are still showing are going to get covered, and then also any excess gilding flakes will get rubbed away. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so pretty. And I'm not too familiar with the Cosmic Shimmer. I don't know their full color line. The 3 jars that I received as a gift are all definitely kind of natural colors, you know, nature colors and stuff. Very gold with reds and coppers and oranges and blues. So I don't know like if they had purple ones or hot pink or anything. So anyway, gosh, I hope you can really see just how extremely beautiful all of those colors are. Just absolutely stunning. Ooh, I love that. So I'm going to make 3 of these right now. And again, this is this whole little card project I'm going to do is just an excuse for me to play with these. So you could do absolutely anything that you wanted to. So I just kind of am using a tried and true layout that I've used before with these circles. All right, so again, I'm using my release paper to kind of hold on to the circle while I get the flakes down. And it's just going to take a couple of small pinches to get enough product. And I'm, you know, I don't have a window open, I don't have a fan going. I have this jar of flakes well away from my face because even my breathing and talking is enough to get those flakes to start floating, and I don't want that. So let me go ahead and get a little more for that blank spot. Now I have seen other people use little plastic containers and they just have a dedicated container for each color of their flakes. And that might be a good idea. I don't know how much the flakes might stick, you know, statically stick to the plastic container. I guess I'd find out if I tried it. But that might be a good way to help contain the product. But if you're just careful and take some minimal precautions, you should be just fine. And then I'm just gonna wipe away any little bits that are kind of hanging on the edges. There, and now I have a second beautiful circle. And you can see that those two circles, although each of them are unique, they certainly look like they came from the same batch of flakes, which is nice. Oops. All right. So for my final circle, take off the top carefully. Whoops, oh dear. Okay. And a couple more pinches. And then all the little bits here that are around my circle, they can all be kind of scooted up onto the surface and definitely be used. So even though you get an awful lot of flakes in your container, I always like to get the most out of any product I'm using. My goodness, these are just lovely. And of course, you know, you can, like I said, do anything you want. You could make heart shapes with this. You could make squares or long strips or entire backgrounds for your card front or whatever you'd like. So I just wanted to do this because I knew it would be pretty quick and easy because of the size. So these are ready to go. Now, wish me luck, because I am going to attempt to scoot some of these back in to the container. There. And then again, moving slowly and carefully, I'm just going to put the lid on. There we go. So see, I think I did that as cleanly as I possibly could. All right. Okay, so let me grab a few other items and I'll be right back. All right, so this is some of the 5/8 inch wide grosgrain ribbon from My Favorite Things in their Red Hot color. And this, unfortunately, is a product they no longer offer. And when I saw that they were clearing out their entire inventory at a sale price, I bought every single color that I could. So anyway, I have a little bit of this, and I know that once it's gone, it is gone for good. So I don't use it too often, but it's great to have it. So this piece is trimmed just a little bit shorter than 5.5 because I know I want it running along the length of my card. And then I also want to flag the ends a bit. So just to make this easy with ribbon, I'm going to kind of gently fold it in half here at the end and just hold it closed a bit. And then coming up from the corner, I'm going to cut a little triangle. And now I've given myself a cute little flag end. So that's really nice with ribbon because of course it's flexible. And even though I pinched it, it doesn't hold it doesn't hold that pinch or make a line in the ribbon. So I'm just going to go ahead, fold and clip on the opposite end. And there I go. And then what I wanted to do is create just a little bit of a layering piece for these foiled circles. So I'm going to turn to my infinity dies. Okay, so now I've got my black circles. And as I mentioned, I can just peel away this release paper on the back side. Very cute. And I think that just kind of gives it a finished look. Just to have a nice little edge to it. So here is my card base. This is just a top folding A2 sized white card. And again, you could use anything that you wanted to. And I know I have this double-sided tape in a wider roll, but I don't know if I can find it. Oh, good. It was in my drawer. Yay! Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just run a strip of this on the back side. And this tape works really well for things like ribbon, because you can use a liquid adhesive, but you run the risk of it kind of soaking through, and when that dries, it's really unsightly. So you just want a good, strong, dry adhesive for something like this. So let's see. All right, so that is nice and secure, and these three are going to run along here. Now, if I had planned this a little better, I might have put something here in the background, either an attractive piece of pattern paper or even a dry embossed panel, or just something to give it a little more going on in the background. So that is definitely a possibility. And now I'm going to go ahead and add a little sentiment. And for that, I'm going to use another of my little Christmas gifts. And that is the Simon Says Stamp Small Hello die. And believe it or not, I didn't have a hello die out of all of my stuff. So now I do. So let me go ahead and run this through my machine, and I'm just gonna pop that out, and I'll be right back. Now the black that I'm using is actually a nice heavy 110-pound paper. Either 100 or 110 pound, I can't recall. So I'm only gonna do 2 together. It isn't necessary, but I just wanted to have a little lift since the ribbon and the circles kind of have some thickness to them. So I'm gonna do a little trick that's quite simple of just gluing them together. So let me put down something white so you can see better. But I'm just going to go ahead and with my glue pen put some glue just here on the surface so that I can tack these two together. there's multiple ways to do this. All right, very cute. And then just while it's setting up, I'm going to go ahead and hold a acrylic block down over the top so I can get even pressure across the whole surface. But that will set up very, very quickly. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having fun crafting wherever you are, and I hope that you will come back and join me again very soon for another video. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.